So thank you for joining us in our debut. This is our company's debut, okay, in the digital learning space. Because for 30 plus years, our blessings and our success comes from corporate clients where we do in-house programs exclusively for their people. You know? So the overarching purpose, overarching reason why we have decided to give, this very first, free webinar in succeeding. Yeah, this is the first time. This is a first of many. Succeeding free webinars is what? Is to give back to the community who have helped us, helped us, who have blessed us with their, with their successes, with our successes, and we would really like to give it back, and society as a whole, because learning and knowledge are really for everyone. Right? The secondary reason, of course, is to expand the scope of our services, not just the clients that, it's not just our clients who have been with us for so many years, but we would really like to reach those we have not reached yet. Right? And the reason why we're happy, for the people who registered, who come from different areas, and that's and we would like to continue, doing this. Okay, so let's dive in. Okay, let's dive in. Let me point. Okay, so welcome again. Okay, this is Malu Cervantes. I'm sure you're wondering, our banner simply says Miss Malu. Okay, and I'm sure you're thinking, Malu is a very, very common name, in the Philippines. And who is this Miss Malu? So now at least it's now complete. Miss Malu Cervantes. Now, well, the reason why we stopped at Miss Malu, because everyone in corporate, all our clients, and also our listeners, and our viewers in cable TV, for my talk show, they simply call me Miss Malu. All right, so we decided, okay, we just put there Miss Malu. It's Malu Cervantes, and this is me. You know, okay. I'm sure you're wondering. Okay, well, this is me. I owe it to you. All right. My full name is Maria Lourdes. That's why it's Malu del Rosario Cervantes. And this is what I do. This is what I've been doing for 30 plus years of my life. I'm a consultant for talent development, which is really what? Learning and development programs. No? Kasi some people say talent development, sinong talent na hinahandle mo? Okay. So, sabi ko, well, the HR profession has evolved. If you notice, it has evolved. Well, many, many years ago, okay, maybe I was still a student, or it's just known as personnel development, right? Now it has evolved into HR, so human resources. Then it evolved into human capital, which is really what I like, because human capital, is a very, very important resource. And then lately, it has evolved into talent, department. Why? Because we are not just leading and managing your human resources. When they apply, okay, with us, they apply as whole beings, right? So they bring with them in the company that they serve the entire talent. So it's now talent department. Now, lately, I think 3 years ago, right? I have a client here in the Philippines who is a partner of a global brand, and now they're using, instead of talent or HR department, they're calling it Department of People and Culture. Okay, Coca-Cola is already using that as a title for their department. So we are really, really evolving very fast. Okay, so that's it. Talent development is learning development. Talent management is performance management. Talent retention is succession planning, because we need to keep our people, you know, and Okay, so we right, okay, we have some, some audio there. Okay, so I'm also consultant for change management. I help people transition, from maybe a smaller organization to a bigger organization. How do you, in all the technological, all the technological, things that they need to really know, right? For the HR people in the group, it's called OD. And of course, lately, the parallel career is a certified Gesselt life coach. And part of it is career coaching, meaning, should I stay in the company? Should I leave? What kind of a company should I join? Blah, 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 and things like that. And then an executive coach and mentor. Now, here is our company, the company bringing in this free, webinar. This is our website. If you want to know more about us, just get into that. Now, I would strongly request that you give us your feedback, your comments, after the session. And if you do have suggestions on what kind of topics you want us to to give you, please just just go to our FB page and our YouTube channel, and you can engage with us further. Okay, so let's dive in. Right, so the this 1 hour is actually just a snippet of a bigger program, and the big title there is Beyond Work-Life Balance. Beyond it is work-life balance. All right, and I think I've started, by saying that we do a lot of programs, and this particular snippet or section is just part of a bigger program entitled Principles of Professional and Personal Excellence series. In fact, it's the eighth excellence principle. I will, share with you something about this big program, but suffice it to say, it's a snippet there, okay? Now, this is not your usual webinar, right? Wherein I do a monologue. Okay? This is an engaging 1 hour conversation. So which means, like I started, I ask Tim, what he's doing. I ask Alika, I ask you guys to say hello to everyone else. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we mean by the 1 hour conversation. In fact, we're going to start right now. I will stop sharing, okay? Because, okay, Kitty will bring out our new app. This is called the Mentimeter, okay? It's called the Mentimeter. All right. All you have to do, guys, is click join. Click mo na yung join. Yeah. So when you click join, you will see there a space, just like the chat. And that is where you type your answers. Okay. There's 3 questions, very, very simple questions here. Okay. So like this one, in one word, describe your personal experience in attempting work-life balance. Yeah. Just type it and it will appear there. Everybody gets to everybody learns from everybody. Okay. So when you try to balance your work and life, difficult. Oh yeah, right. Difficult. Very, very difficult, no? Hindi magbalanse eh, di ba? Okay, so thank you. Mission impossible. I like that. Hey, can I just use that? Mission impossible now. I could not agree with you, more, no? Okay, challenging. Yeah. Okay. You see, I'm taking notes here because we will get into this, no? Sabi niya, mission impossible daw. Okay. All right. And then difficult and challenging. Okay. Okay, challenging. We'll see. Any other? Again, so hard. Okay. So hard. Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess let's say 2 more. Okay. Let's say 2 more. After all, let's say 2 more. Okay. Let's practice using these. You know. All right. All right. Sige. We'll go to the next one. Okay. Now, do you think work-life balance really works? What do you think? Do you think if you just try hard enough, I know it's difficult, it's so hard, it's challenging. Do you think if you try hard enough, okay, does it really work? Okay, sabi niya, humble. I wonder what humble means, you know? Do you, humble, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's difficult, but it can be, sabi niya. Okay, yeah. Okay, no, all right. We have several people in the spectrum, okay? Yung isa, siguro medyo, sabi niya, yes, maybe he or she has, experienced some kind of success here, and some, maybe no, okay? Depends, sabi niya, on the workload. Yeah, if your boss maybe nasa good mood, okay, they give you a lot of work, pero pag they call it crunch time. In companies, they call it crunch time. Ano yung crunch time? Okay, can you tell me yung crunch time? You are near the deadline. Okay, especially salespeople. Okay, especially salespeople. No. Okay, you are nearing deadline. Are you hitting target or what? Okay, sige. Then we have one more question for you. Okay, describe your ideal life. Meaning, if you were to craft or to design your ideal life. Here, hindi pwedeng one word, no? I mean, ideal life. What will it be? Oh, sabi niya happy. Pwede naman palang one word, no? The ideal life is happy. Okay. So maybe you can tell me what an ideal life is like. A life in the province, pakapi-kapi na lang, ganun ba yan? Oh, you see, there you go. No stress. No stress. Oh, financially stable, financial freedom. Yeah. Kasi yung nagbibigay sa atin ng stress, di ba? Kung meron tayo, hindi happy tayo. Contented, but growing. I like that. Because you are grateful for what you have, then you still want to grow because you don't want to die. I read somewhere that if you stop growing, you start dying. All right. We don't want that, right? Meaningful. Somebody says meaningful. Wants a life of meaning, of purpose. Okay. And then it says here, good relationships. I agree. Okay. And then happy and healthy. Okay. Kasi pwede ka namang happy-happy dyan. Kaya lang, napapabayaan yung katawan. So, hindi na siya healthy. I like that statement. Best of both worlds. So I suppose the best of both worlds would mean your personal life and your work life, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Healthy lifestyle. There, healthy. Like that. It's a lifestyle, and there it's a meaningful. It's just really meaningful. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We'll get back to our Mentimeter, and then let me get back to my slides, and we will get there. Okay. Sige. Yeah. So you pondered on these questions, and you have differing answers, and sabihin mo, well, there's a yes and there's a no. Okay, and it depends. Tingin there. O sige. Let's see. I'd like you to consider this. Consider this. First, let's define balance. Okay, what is the common definition of balance? Okay. It is a situation in which different elements are equal or in the correct proportions. Okay. When you see the moment I highlight, my participants know this very well. They know me very well. The moment I highlight specific words, because that's the key. That's the key to it all. Okay? So different, equal proportions. All right. So, well, the metaphor, no, the metaphor for this, or the example for this will be the scales. Okay, this scale, yeah. Okay, it keeps on tilting and tilting and tilting one side and the other. You put weights and until such time that they will stop because they're balanced, right? Okay. So now you begin to think, what's the correct proportion ba? of work and life. Eh kung correct proportion yan, edi 50-50, di ba? Right. So the key question here is it really possible to shift the weights on opposite sides? Okay. So 50-50, as the two can be equal, was highlighted there. Consistently. As a way of life, you mentioned lifestyle. A way of life. It's not paminsan-minsan pag nasuswertehan, okay? Aba, okay today, tomorrow hindi. You know? I guess that's what we're after, the word consistent. Is it really possible? Okay, let's see. Research. This is research. Okay, we have somebody coming in. Research in different disciplines, meaning there's psychology, there's social science, there's neuroscience. That's what I mean by different disciplines. They say not possible. I said consistently. Siguro minsan pwede na ganyan, no? But consistently as a way of life, okay? Sabi nila not possible, right? Why? That's the why thing here. Work and life aren't two independent things, okay? Hovering apart from each other to be evened out or leveled. Okay, those two, okay? Because they are not independent, they are not apart. So how can you tear them apart? It's just like, it's just like two pieces of paper and then you glue them and you try to, you pull them apart. One is going to suffer than the other, or both will, right? Okay. So why? This is the anchor. For as long as humans have been working, okay, which is pretty much forever, di ba? Life and work have been completely interdependent, right? Oh, by the way, if you have questions to ask me as I explain, you can either, all right, let me see. Okay, where is it now? Okay, in your Zoom, you would have there, an icon, and you can press the, how do you call that? The hand that's raised up like that, which means you can ask me, or you can simply type on the chat box. I always look at my chat box, okay, and I will, answer that. Okay, please, engage with me. All right. So, completely interdependent. Therefore, they are what? Connected. And try to extract them, it says it's just about impossible. So sometimes sometimes you gotta think, well, how come a lot of literature, sabi niya, hi, I will resign from this company. Wala na akong work-life balance. Okay? Oh, kung impossible, how come? How come in some companies, core value pa nga yan eh. Work-life balance in this company. Huh? I have two clients who have that in their core values. When they found out about this, they changed it. Okay, because it's impossible, right? You're promising something to your people, and then, they complain like, no, core value naman. Hindi naman, you give them a reason to even complain, right? Okay. Why? All right. So now the interconnection happens. This is why it's, again, very, very difficult. Okay. Functional, emotional needs are interconnected. All right. Let's go functional level. Okay. Work, provides our basic income. That's why we worry, like in pandemic, like, paano yung trabaho ko, mawawalan ako ng trabaho, things like that. Like sa functional level, work provides the income. And the income is a basic requirements for life to provide for our family, which means it's very, very, very important. All right. Now, at the emotional level, it also affects our sense of worth. Okay, well-being. In fact, you go to a party and say, "Oh, saan ka na ngayon? Okay, what company do you belong to? Do you have a business card?" And that's why, like, we have a company nurse, who have registered. We have an accountant. Okay, team is a businessman. Okay, we have HR assistants here. We have one job seeker. We have two students, and then we have four people who put their NA. Okay. Now, it could possibly be that they are homemakers, stay-at-home moms. Okay? Because if they don't have a job seeker yon. If they just graduated, graduate. If they're students, they say students. Things like that. It's an NA thing. You know, I have a stinking suspicion that they are stay at home moms, and yet they say NA. Do you know being a homemaker is the toughest job in the world? Okay, you take care of your kids, make sure, that you feed them, that you take care of them, you make sure you help them with their assignments, and then you have a husband or a partner, either both ways, you have your partner to take care of, you know, that's tough. And yet, when you ask them, oh, I don't have work, I am just a housewife. I wonder why you have to put the just in there. And then housewife, it's a very, very noble, way to live. You take care of the children, you take care of the family. Then again, you see the emotional level. That's where we get our self worth, right? And then, and then you try and say, oh, this is my job and this is my life. That's what they meant when they said it's very, very impossible. Okay? Our lives also affect our work, relationships, health, hobbies, and they put them all together in what we call the life bucket. That's why, especially for women, even if we work in the office, we're still expected to take care of our children when they are sick, isn't it? You know, so sometimes you're finishing something and then you text your yaya and say, "Oh, how's the fever of the bunsu and things like that." I mean, we really cannot. And then men, if they have some problems in the house and payments make, they can concentrate at work. Okay? So when you really put it all together, it all boils down to how our work and our life support each other. So we can be the best versions of ourselves, right? So how can they support each other? Right. So if work-life balance is not possible, it's nearly impossible, what now? Paano na? So there is a viable alternative. And that's what we found out. It's work-life harmony. Okay? Work-life harmony. So what's the difference? What's the difference? There's so many ways of doing this, but I'd like it to be in a nutshell. Okay? So work-life balance, it says here, seeks to achieve an ideal state where your work and life coexist and thrive separately, while work-life harmony is about bringing work and life closer together. So there is the least conflict. Okay, you be happy. You find out you can be happy and still meet objectives. Okay, I guess that's what we want, isn't it? Is that happy all the time? Sure, we even in our own life there are ups and downs, but if we can actually keep it at the lowest, then that will be it. Okay, where did the idea of work like harmony come from? Where? Okay, music. Music. You have different notes, right? And then when you arrange them differently, they sound very nice together. It creates beautiful sound, you know. And then the non-musical definition of harmony is harmony in life, harmony in work is the quality of forming a pleasing or consistent whole. Pleasing, not conflicting, not difficult, not challenging. Okay, consistently. Okay, that's the non-musical definition. So it's just really coming out with a great symphony, isn't it? Okay. So how does it all begin? This is what I will share with you. Okay. It all begins with a shift in perspective. Perspective means how do we look at it? What's work? What's life? Okay. How can we tune the notes of work and life to make them sing together? I like that. I copied that, by the way. Okay. What new notes can we introduce or remove to make the sound more pleasing? Okay, since this is 1 hour, I would like to show you how a practical, true example of how it works. I will stop the share, okay? Because we would like to show you a 2-minute clip, okay, of how a real estate broker, you know, is able to achieve work-life harmony. Okay, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Hello and welcome to the Ninja Nation. My name is Larry Kendall. I'm the author of Ninja Selling. This is your weekly Ninja Action Tip. Our goal with these action tips is to help you stay on the Ninja path so that you can have very high income per hour and at the same time have a life. Have you ever struggled with work-life balance? You know, when you're with your family and your friends, you feel like you should be working. And when you're working, you'd really like to be with your family and friends. Well, how do top producing ninjas pull that off? How do they find work-life balance? Here's a secret. They don't. What they do is they blend the two. They have been able to find what we call harmony. You see, they don't look at life as a series of silos. There's a silo for their business, and then there's a silo for their friends and their family. They harmonize the two. So, for example, when they're at a party, or when they're at the game, or when they're at church, they use that as an opportunity to engage their friends with conversations and discover business. How do they do that? One thing they don't do is they don't go to their friends and say, who do you know that wants to buy or sell real estate? They wouldn't have their friends very long if they did that. Instead, they do the ninja Ford questions. Family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. So how's the family? How's business? What are you guys doing for fun? What are your plans for the summer? And then they listen for change. If there's change in one of those 4 areas, it could affect their real estate. So they're fully engaged with their people, and their people are doing the talking. You know, there's a ninja that sent me an email recently, and he enjoys having a boat, and he likes to take his boat on Friday afternoons over to the pier, and he parks the boat right where they have the concerts. And he invites his friends and family to come over to his boat. It becomes a party boat. You know what he said to me? 60% of his business comes from his party boat. He's having a great time with his friends and generating business the ninja way. So here's the assignment for this week. Go out and have some fun. But while you're having fun, ask those Ford questions and listen for change. TSW, the system works. If you work the system will work for you. Go out and have a great week.
Hey. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's see how it works. All right. Um, you realize this real estate broker seems to have found his secret of work-life harmony. You know, he's enjoying his life while at the same time, doing a part of his work. Okay, so here I'll help you jumpstart. Okay, this exercise that I do in the big program. So I ask you, what's your metaphorical party boat? Party boat kasi dun sa real estate broker. Kasi talaga may party boat siya di ba? Okay, but metaphorical party boat, what's a metaphor? A metaphor is a picture or a representation of something else, right? So my question simply means, what is something that you enjoy doing in your life, that is also part of your work and helps you do a better job? Okay, so fair enough. I will help you. That's why this is this is what we call a learning webinar, not just a talking webinar. What's your metaphorical party build? Something that you enjoy doing in life that is also part of your work and helps you do a better job. Okay, let me help you find it out. I'll give you an example and I will give you the exercise, and then I will ask you for some of the entries there. Okay, then we will be using the chat box. Okay, the chat box, please, because you just enter and enter there. Okay, sige. So let's find out. If you have a piece of paper, Yeah, I suggest, especially for the students and the job seekers and all of that, at least you're starting ground zero, Okay. And for those people who are thinking, am I in the right job? Okay. How can I ever have, harmony here? This is very good exercise. Okay. And one piece of paper, right? We call this, in the big program, strategic move number one, as is, where is. Okay, most of you have listed you have a job. Okay, so your current job or your current role, right? So you on, so which means if you're an accountant, if you are a businessman, and okay, if you are a partner, and things like that, in you, right? And then divide, you know that piece of paper, or baka digital tablet, o sige na, digital tablet in your Samsung tablet. Okay, you have this. Okay, the left side, think. I know your job description is very long. Like, the longest job description I found out is medyo naiiling ako, 30 items. So I asked the manager, can this guy do the 30 items? Anyway, usually mga 10, 15 items yan, job description. Pero, okay, so you just choose three or five aspects or task, in your particular job that you enjoy doing. I'll give you an example, but basically ito siya, no? Okay? And so you can start thinking about it. First column. Second column is the most critical of all. Because, the reasons why, I always would ask you, why? Why? When I do coaching, I don't tell them what to do. That's their life, but I guide them. Because when they say, Miss Mulo, like this and like this and like that, I simply will ask them, why do you feel that way? And they're shocked, because they don't even know why they feel that way. How can I help you? So the reasons you enjoy this task, the why behind the task. And then that's when we are able to do the last column. That's integrating the task and the reasons. So now we find what is our metaphorical party boat. Okay. Let me give you my example so that you know what to do. Okay. So, all right. Okay. So, examples ko lang naman so that you can, I can ask you, for me, top, top three and all the rest will be ito. I like customizing the programs, okay, after the 10A means training needs analysis, creating the materials and then conducting the programs, okay? Yeah, and then ito na, I'll give you the why. Okay, dito sa first one, I like doing that because I love critical thinking, analyzing case, strategy, formulation, etc. Kasi when you design a program, you need that eh. Yun ang enjoy ko yan. Enjoy na enjoy ako dyan. Dito naman, sa creating training materials, I like researching. Because I need creativity. Okay. How do you now translate this? Okay. Oops. There you go. What are the tasks? What are the things I enjoy in life? I like watching films. Yeah, but curated yan, ha? Hindi lang any film. I like mind games, thrillers. I like CSI, Vegas, New York, all of this crime scene investigation, because it develops critical thinking. So every time I'm watching those films, I'm actually doing a part of my job. That's why I enjoy it, you know? And another thing I like reading. I love it. In fact, I read 50 books minimum a year. That's where I get the newest idea. So every time I'm reading, I'm actually doing my job. Okay? All right. So can you type here? Just give me one. Okay. Tell me what okay. Give me one aspect of your work. Maybe Alaika. Oh yeah, I talked to you, huh? Alaika. Okay. Sa dami ng trabaho mo, give me one aspect that you enjoy doing. Tell me, because just a sample from you, because this is supposed to be interactive, no? Or team. So many businesses. Give me one aspect that you like, okay? Or tell me, okay? How about Luigi? All right. How about Jonna? Si team. Sabi niya yung learning. Yes. Kasi entrepreneur siya eh. You know, yung learning doon. Gustong-gusto niya yung learning. Paano ba to solvein? Mga ganyan-ganyan. How about Jonah? Can you type something here? Okay. What do you enjoy doing right in your job? Specific, isa lang. Okay. Lord Javel, maybe you can share with us. Okay. Money, a lot. Come on. Just type in the chat box. Hindi Mentimeter ah. Okay. Yung chat box natin. Okay. All right. Okay, would you like to do that? So si Tim lang malakas-lakas ang loob dito ha. Okay. All right. Lot, how about you, Lot? Oh, okay. Sabi ni Joyce, I enjoy making things happen. Yeah, because Joyce is a real estate broker. Yeah, right. Yes. Well, she enjoys, making things happen. That's why meron siyang property. Talagang yan, ipe-present niya yan hanggang sa, you know, ma 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 you know, ma ma you know, to make people understand that they need this, for their investment. Yeah, right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. So, you know, um, of course, Vanessa says engaging with people, as a marketing consultant, yan talaga. So sa kanya, pag nag-engage siya with people, nagtatrabaho siya doon. Pero enjoy siya. Of course, there are many other things that she wouldn't want doing, But this, kasi naman top 3 lang yan eh. Okay? Good. So, if you are really seriously, okay, thinking how to integrate your work and life, work on this. Okay, in the big program, I coach people how to do this. Okay, we don't do I can't do it here. Okay, now there's another technique I use. Ito mas madali-dali ito. Strategic move number 2 is ground zero. Okay, you have 2 columns. Okay, yung first column, you can just write right there. I'll give an example also, no? Right there, your passions. What do you love to do? Okay? You love painting and all of this, and the skill set you have, like you're very good in numbers and things like that. And then think of the possible types of work, which will maximize this. Well, this is really good for our job seeker and 2 students. Yeah, right. So I'll give an example and let's do it together. Okay. We'll use again the chat box. This is a real example from one of my clients. Okay. I ask her to how do you call this? To a list. Ito yung listahan niya. Tingnan niyo. They enjoy talking with strangers, strangers, and meeting different types of people from different walks of life, right? Learning different cultures, and new languages. Enjoy watching documentaries. Ito, which is a Netflix, the documentaries and history of all things, of all subjects, history, okay? Then taking trips, traveling, going and seeing new places, new adventures, at gusto niya, helping people. Yan. Now you tell me, okay, what are the possible, okay? What are the possible things, all right? Sorry, possible types of work, hindi yung job description, types of work, that this person will be happy in while working. Just give me, kamakakang 1, 2, or 3 examples. You're the coach, you're the career coach. Maybe you can help this particular girl. Maybe you can try this type of work. Sales, definitely. Sales, okay? Helping people, yeah. You take trips, okay? So you go to different areas, presenting your product there. Okay, even if it's in the Philippines, different yan, di ba? Different sa Pampanga, different yan sa Iloilo. The Ilonggos are different, okay? Give me another one. Give me another one. Tourism, very good. Do you know that I have 2 travel management, clients. Hindi travel agency, travel management is big, Okay. And then working under HR, tama ka dyan, okay. You know, I work with them, the 2, I had, as a consultant, of course. Do you know I dealt with guides multilingual guides. It's so interesting. You know that they say Manila tour, Manila City tour from Europe. You know, husband and wife team yan. Husband and wife. Multilingual sila. They'll start European, hindi kasama yung English doon kasi iba yung English speaking guide. Okay. You know what you know they will say the spiel first in French, okay, and then the husband will do it in Italian, and then the wife will do it in German. Fantastic talaga yun. Enjoy na enjoy sila dyan. At taas ang bayan yan. Oh, Tim says an influencer. Whoa, modern na modern siya. Okay. Sige, an entrepreneur and a business owner. Yeah, right. So there you go. Okay? So you can also be a researcher because ito siya, different cultures, yeah? Producing all of this. I know somebody producing documentaries. Fantastic. Okay, there you go. Okay, so frontliners. Yes, thank you, Lord Giselle. You know, tama. Some people don't like to, deal with clients. But siya, I'm sure. Happy siya dyan. You know? Okay. Di ba? It's a lot easier. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So, yung strategic move number one, it's kind of tedious kasi you have to do a lot of thinking. Kaya dito, ang daming ang output dito eh. Ang daming input oh. Okay? Kasi mas madali ito. Now, ito ay mas mahirap-hirap. Okay, this is strategic move number 3. We will not do it kasi matindi to eh. You know? It's a Japanese technique called Ikigai. All right? First, I will ask you to answer 4 questions. Yung first question na yon will be, what do you love to do? Okay? What are you good at? What can you be paid for? And what do you think the world needs? And then we will come up with a Venn diagram. The Venn diagram is the one in the middle, which is the cross section of it. How do we define Ikigai? Ikigai is a Japanese, way of finding, your, your reason for being, your purpose in life. Okay. So when I did this, okay, I would like to share with you yung output pag ginawa nyo to. This is my output because this is the fastest example I can give, Okay. When I did this, I found out that these are my ikigai, the 3 eyes. Okay, God has gifted me with this. Okay, I love to inspire people. I would like to influence people. I like to impact people. That's the reason, why that's the reason why I enjoy what I'm doing. This is it. So which means that whatever I do, remember what I told you, I'm a consultant, I'm a trainer, I'm a life coach, I'm an executive mentor, I'm a talk show host, So for some people, iba-iba yan. Hindi yan iba-iba kasi meron siyang integration, may harmony yan. Why? Kasi all of these can make me inspire people, make me influence people, help me impact their lives. They are all connected, guys. So when I'm offered, a project, I will look at the project, and if it does not meet any of this, I don't take the project because of course, I'm an independent, consultant, so I can do that. But the thing there is, I already have, I already have what we call a metric, That's why, I enjoy what I'm doing for 30 plus years. This is your ikigai. So it will require a lot of time, guys. But this is one of the, one of the exercises we do if we are looking at this as an entire program, no? Okay, that's ikigai. Okay, sorry. There's another one, strategic move number 4. This requires an online assessment. Okay, that's still finding out, Okay, we also do number 5. We have mind maps. These are all techniques, and we have webs and clusters in short. Okay, so if we summarize everything, all right, 3 points and a bottom line here. 3 points. What's the first? Okay, we found out that work-life balance is a pipe dream. I guess when I say it's a pipe dream, a pipe is hollow, diba? Hollow siya eh. Wala siyang laman. Okay. So, pero napakalaki ng pipe. Parang gano'n, di ba? It's a pipe dream. It simply means it doesn't work. It doesn't work, really. Okay? So, point number two, work-life harmony is the real deal. It didn't say 100% harmony. It didn't say that. All right? Because in life, as we can see, you don't have 100% happiness 100% of the time. You know, the real life is not an Instagrammable life, you know. You know, in Instagram, you only want show the beautiful side of life. No, 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 that's not very possible. Okay, but we have seen, all right, in so many examples that that harmony, on a regular basis is possible. Okay, so where do you begin? You design your dream life. What is really, what is your dream, right? Stressful, not stressful, but stress-free, meaningful, financial stability. You design your dream life and then use work-life harmony to make it a reality, you know? Okay? So this is the bottom line, which I have been subscribing to for so many years. Find work you love. Find work you love. And you'll never have to work a day in your life, right? I saw this when I was a student in college. I never forgot it, and it's true. In fact, let me share with you something. When I was starting, I think 5 years as a consultant, I had the three, energy companies in the Philippines. There's Caltex, there's PNOC, Philippine Oil, National Oil, and there's Shell, Philippines. Sabay-sabayan, ha? When I was doing a program for Caltex Philippines, the marketing director came in. Okay, and I had his people in front of me. Can you imagine that? And I was very young. I put up the company when I was 28. I was a managing director of my own company at age 28. Okay, and that was so plus 32 years old lang ako, no? Okay, 4 years on the job. The marketing director came, and in front of his many people, okay, sabi niya, Malu, I hate you. If you were in my place, sabihan ka ng kliyente sa harap ng participants mo na I hate you. I was kind of, medyo nayanig ako doon. I was, shaken there. But then again, I said, not his real name, not his real name, okay? Johnny, let's call him Johnny. I said, Johnny, why? Why do you hate me? What have I done? Ginamita ko na lang po siya ng feminine voice. Lalaki siya, di ba? So, pero why, Johnny, why? you know? This is what he said. I hate you because you're enjoying what you do and we are paying you for doing so. And then everybody laughs. I really hate you because you're enjoying what you do and we pay you big money to do that. Sabi ko, well, that's what it means. Okay. So, why? Why is this? You're not working. You're doing what makes you come alive. Okay? Yeah. All right. So at this point in time, again, what questions do you have? Okay, a question and answer. I'll stop share. The Mentimeter is going to be up again. If you want to ask me something, you can put it there. I'll try, you know. All right. So, ang bilis Okay. So, naku, ang hirap yata sagutin ito. Tignan nga, sandali lang ha. Okay. Ano sabi niya? When is the best time to leave a secured paying job? Secured na. And do the work I really love I really love to have work-life balance. So I would think secured ka do sa paying job mo. Okay, but you want to leave. Medyo ano yon. Okay? Kasi I would assume you really would like to have work-life harmony. Yeah? Okay. Very quickly. Okay, I will use again my style. Even in my show, Mag-usap Tayo, Miss Malu, which is really the talk show, I will always answer questions. Okay, two people have left. Okay, all right. So this one, well, you have to find out what triggers you. Kasi you're thinking of leaving. What triggers you? Okay, Kesha is entering again. Okay. Nawala lang sila. Okay. So you number one, okay, kung sino man nagtanong nito will be, you have to find out your triggers. Meaning, why are you thinking of leaving your job? You secured your job. Something must be happening. Baka toxic na, you don't like your boss, you don't like the company, you're getting sick. I have a client. Oh, okay. Sabi ni Lord Hagel, okay? Can we request a copy of the presentation of the webinar to be sent to our email? Ganito yan, okay? We will put the entire presentation in our website. Lord, I suggest you really go to that, to our website. It will be posted there. All right. So which means you can view it again, and have somebody view it with you. Right? Okay. Sige. So the first one is I have a client, her job is paying her well, but it's killing her kasi at age 40 she developed ulcers because of the crushing hours and demand. One woman is going to be separated, from her husband kasi wala na siyang time sa family. Sabi ng husband niya, pag wala daw siyang time sa kanya, okay, iiwanan siya. Okay. The other one naman is, how can be, okay, what if I like my work? Okay, so, tapusin ko muna 'to, puwede? Okay. Yeah, so you have to do that. Okay, second, you have to find out, okay, you have to prepare. Kung talagang ano mo siya, 1 to 5, yung talagang sobra-sobra ng inis mo, maybe hindi pa, in the meantime, make a roadmap. Okay, like, right size your life. Ibig sabihin, ilagay mo do'n kung anong kailangan mong mabuhay, ano yung gusto mo, your dream life, transitory, permanent ba, or whatever. You know what? I can answer this, more strategically, in our fan page. Okay? I'll do that. I saw another question there. Okay? Is there another one before we knock off? Wala na? What if I like my work? Okay. But I hate the company. Whoa. Okay. Due to its toxic culture, can I still have work-life harmony? My answer is yes, but I will answer that question in our fan page. I promise. I promise. Gaganda kasi ng mga question nyo eh. Okay? O sige. Sige. Fine. Kung meron pa kayo, alright? Okay, ito na lang ha. So, Kitty, can I, alright, put na lang your questions sa regular chat box. Okay, we'll keep in mind. Or you go to our FB page and then put it there. Okay, right. So we started 2:10. So let me just take the next 5 minutes because we started at 2:10. So we're gonna end at 3:10. Okay, I hope it's okay with you. All right, sige. So all right. So I told you that this pre-webinar is just a small portion of a bigger program. That bigger program is trilogy. Let's say trilogy, a series of 3, because 12 principles of excellence divided into 2-day workshops. So you have level 1, level 2, level 3. You know what? Our clients are using these programs as their wave programs. Wave for work, attitude, and values enhancement. Diba? This is their value programs. They're using this, really. Okay, so let me just give you a very, very quick, insight into it. So, yan. Okay, you have level 1, which is wave 1 for them. We have level 2. You have subtitles, turning points, thriving, not just surviving in a VUCA world. Sabi, Miss Malo, ano yung VUCA world? O sige, habang in-explain ko to in the chat box, tingnan ko nga, you try and guess. Ano ibig sabihin ng VUCA? Guess lang. Okay? Just put it there. Okay? Hindi papayag si Miss Malo na walang ano eh. Okay. And then I'll tell you what it means. Okay? So, ito yung 4 principles. 2 days yan. Okay? We talk about that. Lots of exercises. Okay. Ayan. Tapos, pag naka-level 1 na sila, level 2, okay? Ito siya. You have the next 4. Okay? How do you call this? Next 4 principles highlighted. Principle 8. That's where I got this from. Okay? It's all tied up. Okay. Now, do you want to find out what's a VUCA world? Okay. V for, okay, ayaw na mag-isip. Okay, sige. V for volatile. Very volatile. Sabihin, bukas na bukas, magbabago na yan. Okay. Oh, okay. Somebody said, medyo nahuli nga lang siya, no? Okay, tama. V for volatility, volatile. Okay, pwede na. U for uncertainty, check. Okay, C, complexity. Wala na lang tayo ng A. Nako. Siguro kayo na yan, no? Volatile, uncertain, complex. Oh, A. Okay.
Ambiguity.
Ambiguity. Malapit na yung ambiguity. Pwede din sa uncertainty, complexity. Okay. Anxious. Anxious. A is for anxious. Volatile, uncertain, complex, and anxious. Okay, we live in this kind of world now. Yeah? Okay, thank you. All right, that's where I got it. Now, we have level 3. Ang title na lamang, reimagining, reinventing, re-engineering your future. Okay, we have the last 4 principles. Sabi nyo, bakit naka-highlight yung principle 12, Miss Malu? Personal renaissance. I'll tell you why later. Okay. So, level 4, sabi ng kliyente ko, Malu, Miss Malu, tapos na, kailangan pa namin, continuous. So, can you develop level 4? Okay, so I developed it, is leaving a lasting legacy. Kaya, naging trilogy plus. Okay? So, ayan na siya. We have the next 4. So, 16 na siya. Naka-highlight na naman yung principle 14. I'll tell you why. Okay? So, nandiyan pa lang kami, no? Okay. Now, I'm developing level 5. Wala pa yung laman, pero meron na akong idea. Transcendence at level 6. Okay. All right. Afterglow. So, mangyayari niyan, magiging hexology na siya. 6 in a series. Okay? All right. So why ito naka-highlight? Because our next free webinar is in September. All right? And we will focus on personal renaissance. Tama-tama. Last quarter, you can reimagine and reinvent your future self. Okay? And this one, the power of personal mastery, that will be sometime 2025 first quarter. Okay? Something to look forward to. Okay? So, how can we help you further? Okay, very quickly. All right? Sandali. This is what we do right now. Okay, bespoke means customized. Okay, why are we here? Okay, why are we here for 30 plus years? Because integrated training curriculum ang pasok namin sa kliyente, no? Okay, integrated training curriculum. Kami gumagawa ng curriculum para sa kanila year in and year out. Okay, that's what we have been doing for 30 plus years. That's why, we are kept busy. Now, this is the request of clients. Ms. Malu, if we only have 5 or 6 people to attend, paano ba yan? Okay? So sabi ko nga, public seminars, it will be in a shortened version. We will launch this year. And of course, subscription, ito, pipeline pa. Naka pa dyan. So this will be bite-sized learning, videos and all that. We have to do this. Kasi kailangan namin ng technical aspect dito. But this is going to be launched, right? This is our team. The top team, because we have people doing other stuff. Okay, I am the lead consultant. Dr. Rakiti takes care for digital marketing, and of course, Vanessa takes care of our customer liaison kapag corporate clients na siya. Okay, so before I say goodbye, thank you. For those of you who still want to engage with me after the thank you, I will have the meeting room open for the next 15 minutes if you still want that. But for those of you who really want to go because you have other, you have other responsibilities, well then, thank you. Thank you again. I'll see you in September.